Anyways, so we have this crazy story that happened. This woman was chilling. This is Chicago. This one woman was at. I'm gonna talk about it right now. There's a video, but we're not gonna play the video because it's graphic. We can't do that. Okay. This is via Say Cheese. Shout out to them. Police say Carlicia Hood, 35, and her 14-year-old son were arrested. I'm saying her name proper. Just read the. I ain't trying to fuck up her name because is it Carlicia or Carlicia? Carlicia. Yo, if I apologize if I messed up your name, she don't play that. Miss Hood, 35, and her 14-year-old son, Mr. Hood, arrested for murder on Wednesday in connection to the fatal shooting of 32-year-old Jeremy Brown. Hood's bail was set at $3 million. Her son's bond information has not yet been released. Around 11 p.m., Hood went to pick up some food while her son waited in the car. While she was waiting in line, Hood got into an argument with Brown, prosecutors said. Hood then allegedly started texting her son and pointing to him outside. Her son entered and stood in the doorway, at which point Brown punched Hood in the head 3 times, prosecutors said. After the first punch, the boy pulled out a gun and fired a shot at Brown, striking him in the back. Brown ran out of the restaurant, and the boy followed him, firing additional shots. Pow, pow. Hood allegedly told her son to keep shooting Brown until he killed him. According to prosecutors, once the shooting was over, Hood allegedly told her son to shoot a witness who was egging on the argument. God damn. Hood tried to take the gun away from her son, but he pushed her away. Brown suffered 2 gunshot wounds to the back and was pronounced dead at the scene. So, that's what happened. And I'm like, okay, they got charged with murder. That's what I was thinking, right? And I'm like, all right, so it's over for them, right? They're both black, so I'm like, there's no way that they got away with this. Well, Cook County prosecutors have dropped murder charges against the woman and her 14-year-old son in the shooting death of a man during a fight in a fast food restaurant. Y'all like that? In my fast food restaurant. You know how those newscasters do that shit? Now, let's go to CBS News with the report. Now, oh shit. We're gonna go. Should I play the video? We should play the video because this is. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. We're not playing the ad. The ad could suck its granny, suck its mother. Okay? Anyways.
CBS 2, the only one to capture this moment when a Chicago mother is released from the Cook County jail. Just hours earlier, she and her teenage son faced murder charges for a shooting at a hot dog stand in West Pullman.
Our Charlie DeMar broke this story, and he joins us live from outside the Cook County jail now. Charlie.
And Joe and Erica, the Cook County State's
See,
attorney.
they did it. They did it. Back to you, Bob. Bob? Hi, Angela. How's it going? Yeah, that shit's hilarious.
Evidence as part of the reason why they dropped charges in both of these cases. That, of course, comes as video circulated widely over the weekend showing what led to this shooting. Now, I did have a chance to speak to Carlitha Hood's family. They tell me that they are relieved that she is back home tonight. Carlicia Hood walked free from the Cook County Jail Monday and is no longer facing murder charges. Charges were also dropped against her 14-year-old son.
This goes beyond an injustice. Frankly, it's a miscarriage of justice as to what happened to this woman and her son.
CBS 2 legal analyst Irv Miller says charges, let alone murder charges, should have never been approved in this case.
It's a situation where either charges should have been rejected or at the very minimum, they should have been continued for investigation rather than just, say, okay, murder charge, send them to court.
The charges stem from the fatal shooting of Jeremy Brown inside the Maxwell Street Express in the West Pullman neighborhood. Video posted to social media shows Hood arguing with Brown inside the restaurant. Hood then
he said, "On my grandma?"
Who was waiting outside in the car. Surveillance video shows the teen enter the restaurant and witness Brown hit his mom in the head and face. Prosecutors say that's when the 14-year-old pulled out a gun and shot Brown in the back. He later died.
You have the right to use deadly force to stop that force against another person. And that's exactly what happened in this case. And that's exactly why the state's attorney's office dropped this case today.
Now, the Cook County State's Attorney's Office released a statement that reads, in part, based upon the facts, evidence, and the law, we are unable to meet our burden of proof in the prosecution of these cases. Now, Carlisha Hood, she did not want to comment as she was released.
Hell no. I just beat up body. You want me to stay there for comment and more incriminate myself even more, or sound like I'm happy that I murked that guy? Because it's low key, bruh. If you were to punch any man's mother, like, I don't give a fuck, any man's mom, if you were to punch, I'm not talking about those various cases where mans don't like their mom, or they're like they don't fuck with their mom and they hit their mom. I'm not talking about that, and plus that shit's fucked up. You should go to jail. You should get beat up by your uncles or like your dad or something, because you can't be hitting your mom. We don't condone that here on the Dr. IBZ podcast, the IVP with Dr. IBZ. We do not condone that here. Okay? So, he said, on my grandma, say that again. And you went to go see her. You shouldn't have said, on my grandma, nigga. He's like, yeah, on your grandma, what? You're gonna go see her. This nigga, someone said he went for a burger and he left with wings. Do you guys get what I said? He went for a burger and he left with wings. I was like, holy. And he's like, on my granny? Oh my God. I was like, yo, this guy's gonna say on his grandma, and like, yo, like, we're like, your grandma's not even around anymore. Why are you trying to mention her for? Man, I bet you the moment the moment that gun came out and he got shot, because the moment he got shot, he ran. The moment he seen that gun come out, this nigga was fully like, no. Wait. And here's the thing, the man got followed by the son, right? And I was just like, say word. So he followed him, and they were just like, guess what?
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
That's what happens when you fuck around and you find out. As Young Thug says, business is business, man. You don't be hitting people's moms and expecting nothing to happen to you, brother. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, because, like, I don't know any dude that would allow you to even speak or look at their mother like that. I'm included. You're telling me, and the way he cogged, like he punched her, and he sucker punched her. They were just arguing, having an argument, and then he put hands on her. Nigga, the son, that's a good son. Now, the whole chasing him down after, well, guess what? Here's the thing. A lot of people like to say that he shouldn't have chased after. Right? Now, what if the guy was running away to his car to go grab a gun? That's one. Two, you're not really sure where you hit the nigga when you shoot him. You're not really sure because he's still running. He still got adrenaline, he's still running, so you don't know, right? You shoot him the next time, get him down. Now, to egg on, to tell your son to shoot one of the witnesses too, you're lucky you didn't get attempted murder or whatever type of threat. I don't know what type of charge it is. I'm not a lawyer, by the way. Again, I'm going to say it again. I don't know what type of charge she would have caught, but I wouldn't have said shit when I walked out of court. Nothing. Mask on. Fucking mask on. Like, you wouldn't even see anything. That's, I swear to God, I'm telling y'all right now.
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
That's so like, oh man. Imagine like you snuff a chick and then you end up going to see a Pop Smoke concert.
Embarrassing.
Bro, when I go get food, I don't know about anybody else, but when I go get food, I'm just trying to go get my food and come back home. Or go get my food and eat. I'm not trying to argue with niggas. I'm not trying to do any of that shit. I'm trying to get my food and dip.